Hi there, this is Anastasia Hawes, aka Coach Ace. Welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design's YouTube channel, the place to come to learn how to make money online because nobody teaches digital marketing like Ace and Rich. Hello, everybody. I am so excited to have you here today. If it's your first time here, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and click that notification bell down in the corner so you don't miss a beat when we go live and when we upload new content. In today's video, I'm going to go over basically content marketing strategies, right? What are we going to do after we produce that piece of content? That is a very, very good question, because what happens with us is we tend to procrastinate. What are we supposed to do? Now, sometimes, and I've been here before, where when we create content, we're told to create multiple types of content, but we never know what comes first, what comes second, what comes third, right? And then that becomes a big problem. So what I want to share with you today is basically what types of content you can create and in which order you can create them in, okay? So right now I'm doing this short live that we could go over this. And if you'd like me to add some more to it, just comment below this video, because I know there's lots of ways to create content, but I'm going to share the ways that I am actually familiar with and what has worked for me, okay? So content creation, do you have to create content every day? That's a very good question, right? Do you actually have to create content every day? And actually, what do you think you have to do, right? You're an online marketer and you're creating content, and content is the driving force of every business, especially if it's in online marketing. But the thing is what you need to do is think about as far as, creating the content every single day consistently. It's the consistency that's really what's going to bring you the results, right? So think about what's going on in your business right now. Are you producing content every day, or are you producing content when you feel like it, right? You see, this is why we have to stop procrastinating and start producing. That's what you need to do, right? It's the consistency that's going to be the key to your success. And on top of that, in generating leads and getting sales. Because if you're producing content every single day, then you increase your chances to actually generate a lead and generate a sale. Now, I would rather see you promote, 10 pieces of content versus you producing 100 pieces of content. What is the difference? The difference is 10 pieces of content that has more higher quality versus just 100 pieces of content that have no keyword research, no strategy behind it, no meaning, right? And it won't be seen or found on the search engines. It's all about the quality of the content versus the quantity of the content, right? They say content is king. Well, I say that quality content is queen. All right. So create content that is of higher quality. Really put some thought into it. Do the research necessary in order to create that post or that piece of content, like a video, and make sure that it is worth it. Every single moment goes into it, and it's of value to your prospects. Now, creating content is a must, especially for us online digital marketers. So by understanding and creating it, you also need to learn how to promote it. That's the next thing, right? After you create the content, how do you promote it, right? Promoting it will put you actually on the map. What are the things that you have learned when, you create the content is what you share as your piece of content. So when I create content, it's not only just being posted, but I also have to distribute this piece of content in a certain fashion. So I'll use social media and different platforms to distribute that content so I can get eyeballs to my website, if that makes sense. So you need to get your stuff out there, and the best way to do it is distribution. So learn to master how to distribute your content and what you create, because this will come in the form of social shares, and like those buttons that show up on your blog, or they show up on certain website and you can hit share. Those social share buttons do help you out because you're sharing from one platform to a primary platform. So case point example, Facebook doesn't like you to post links, on your profile, but they'll allow you to post links anywhere in your own Facebook groups that you admin, and also on your Facebook business pages and fan pages. So that's what I leverage as the loophole. And what I do with that is I'll post there first, and then from there, I'll share it to my timeline. But if, let's say, I created a blog post and I was at a third-party site, and let's say I'm sharing content from a third-party site, then what I would do is I would share it to my Facebook business page, right? My branded Facebook business page, and then share it to my timeline. And then from my business page, share it also to my groups. Now, people do it the opposite, right? We all think that if we put it on our profile because we have like so many people there following us, that everybody's going to see it. You build your audience on wherever platform you are presently at. So if you're building an audience and you have a large following on your Facebook profile, that's great and all, but make sure that that profile is designated for business networking purposes. I talked about that in my last video yesterday. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll put a link below this video for you to take a look at that, because it's important that you pick one platform and you focus on building your audience there, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Instagram, or even Pinterest for that matter, right? These are different social media platforms that you can establish a presence on, build your brand, and build that content, continuity and congruency, and also, build that awareness of who you are and what you do for your business. Now, let's say you're about to produce your first piece of content and you're going to create it on Facebook. Okay, let's just say that, for example, the first thing is to make that content into a Facebook Live. So this is the first thing you have to do. Okay, from there, you take that same video, and that very same video, you're going to download the video into a file, and you're going to name that file, okay, as the keyword, and upload it to your YouTube channel. That's what you want to do. That's the same video you did as a Facebook Live. Download it and upload it to your YouTube channel. And that is the first piece of action that you would do for that piece. Then you're going to take the same video. Now watch this. You're going to get the embed code, which is down below in that video. You can find it in the share. You click the share button, you get the embed code. You're going to use that embed code by copying the embed code and head over to your blog if you have one. If you have a blog, this is what we do. And you have a blog and you take the blog, okay, create a blog post, some content around the video. So you're going to wrap it like a sandwich. You put your video right in the center, you put an intro and a summary, and then underneath it, you put like more content words, about, I would say about 300, 400 word count. It doesn't really matter because it's really short. It's not really that long. You don't really need to put 1,000 word count for a content piece in a blog post with the video, because the video does all the talking for you, right? So you just want to do it that way. And then what you want to do is, after you publish the post, okay, you need to distribute it, obviously. So from your blog, you're going to hit the share buttons, share it to your Facebook, share it to Pinterest, share it to, LinkedIn, right? And Twitter. That's what you want to do, is share it to the different places, the other social media platforms. Some people use Hootsuite. I just do it manually when I'm actually getting started, because this is for beginners. This actual piece here that I'm giving to you is specifically for people who are just getting started. So that's what I mean by that. Other advanced marketers do a whole different story, something totally different, to use automation and all that jazz. But if I'm talking to you from this beginner standpoint, from when I first started as a newbie, this is what you need to do. So next, you take that content you just posted as a blog post, and what do you do next? Now what you're going to do is you take that blog post, and you're going to go to your list, your autoresponder. You're going to write an email. And now you're going to send that email to your list of subscribers, right? But in the email, you're going to create like some kind of, curiosity post. And you say, hey, I just created a new blog post. Check it out. And you put that link inside the email. And now you have content to share to your email list of subscribers. This is making sense or what, right? This is fun. So now you're doing that, and now it's the same piece of content. You're just repurposing it in different areas to send it out to, all the different places and all the different audiences that you've built, even your email list, right? Your list, which is your most valuable asset, okay? You're even sending the same piece of content to them, right? Because they're not the same people that's in your social media, right? They're not the same. They're just in your email list. You've generated them as a lead, right? So you can take the same video, and on top of that, convert the same video into an audio format like MP3. And that audio format could be utilized as a podcast. Did you even think about that? Use the same video as an audio podcast. So let's say you're on Blog Talk Radio, or you have a SoundCloud account or an iTunes account. You can take the same audio and now upload it to those podcast channels that you own. And that's another great way to repurpose that content and create content. It's the same piece. It's just being able to distribute it everywhere, right? Content creation. This is a content marketing strategy, by the way. So once you do that, now you can then take the same piece of content, create multiple success quotes. Think about what you're saying in the video. If you're saying things that are like anecdotes or short phrases, and you can make them into inspirational, motivational, and positive quotes, you can take that and create images now. Now you can create image graphics using Pixteller, which I'll do another video on later on, and you can check that out, where You can use Pixel to create success quotes based on what you said in the video from the first one, right? And create that and share that to your Facebook timeline, your Facebook profile, your pages, your groups, right? Pinterest is good. Instagram is good. It's getting everywhere, right? And last but not least, you can run the paid traffic by doing a Facebook paid ad or a YouTube ad or a Pinterest paid ad. My goodness, the possibilities of what I just shared with you as a content marketing strategy is amazing. So those are the step-by-step things that you want to do in order to take one piece of content and repurpose it. And there's your content marketing strategy. So did you get value from that? I hope you did. Make sure you post a comment below this post and let me know how that's working out for you if you're testing it out. And on top of that, be sure to give me a thumbs up on this video. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we go live and when I produce new content. I'll definitely make that video for you guys for Pixteller. I definitely want to go over how to create those success quotes. So we'll add this to this content marketing strategy episode and another video for you. And with that being said, my name is Anastasia Halls, aka Coach Ace. Thank you so much for seeing this video. And also, I cannot forget, hello, if you're looking to learn how to make money online and our #1 recommended opportunity, look below this video. There's a link. Click that, go to the page, enter in your best email address, and you'll be able to get that information. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.